Counseling TV network. Today is Monday, April 19th, 2021. Happy Monday, everyone. Today I'm here for our weekly message and a sample of a daily morning spiritual guidance. But I do want to update you all that I have been significantly guided by God to make some changes. So basically, what you're going to be seeing on YouTube now is only once a month of this daily morning spiritual guidance sample. Of course, every day I show up in my exclusive membership at the Spiritual Counseling TV network. So if you like these videos and you want to listen to these on a daily basis, then definitely subscribe and be a member now. Go to ChristieRamirez.com/TV. Now my love show as well, that's a monthly show that's going to stay free. And my monthly fashion show that I've been doing this year is going to be an exclusive event also for my Spiritual Counseling TV network, because that's a special red carpet event. But not only that, I feel like the fashion show is very educational. It's almost like a lecture. And especially the one that I did for this April, which will be posted soon, was a lot of information that is like exclusive sort of information. It was a lecture on the spiritual journey, what we're all dealing with, how to overcome certain barriers in our life. It really ties in very nicely with the energies, and so that's why I've been guided to make it exclusive. But if you're a member, it's free for you. So there's like different categories in the Spiritual Counseling TV network. It's so amazing because this is not the only show that you get. There's also other stuff, and I am the only one running all of this network. So have patience with me as well with the timing that I upload things, but I have really been working on getting on time. So you can expect your daily morning spiritual guidance every morning. The Spiritual Counseling TV network special shows that what it's known for basically, which include the motivational speech, the therapy sessions, the Q&A radio show, and the couples therapy talk show will also now be done on a monthly basis until I can get a hand of these things, because I have other shows that are of equal importance and we also need to do them, which include my monthly fashion show events. The Women's Empowerment Forum show series. There's already 3 episodes that I filmed. They will be uploaded very soon. And I am coming up with a children's therapy special as well to be doing. It's probably going to be with the same format that I do the motivational speech, the therapy session, Q&A radio show, and then the couples therapy talk show. But everything that has to do with couples and Q&A is going to be for the parents of the children. So stay on the lookout, because I have a very great idea for this month's therapy session just for children. So that's something that what you can expect at the Spiritual Counseling TV network. Of course, in addition to your weekly and monthly newsletters, which I'm always sending. And if for some reason you don't check your email on time, or you become a member after the fact that I have already sent the email, you can always take a look at the newsletter page. I have made a separate page there where all you do is click on the front page of the newsletter and you can see the PDF right away, of course, when you're a member. So be a member and get all of these cool benefits. And of course, make sure to check out also my other membership programs, like my School of Light, very educational, year-round classes and weekly shows as well there. It's more educational format, it has a lot to do with books there. Okay, so if that's something that you are needing differentiation, the Spiritual Counseling TV network is always just more therapy based, psychology based, and just me doing actual talks and lectures. Whereas in my School of Light, everything is based on a book or research that I've done, some sort of ancient knowledge and wisdom. Okay, and last but certainly not least, my Lightworker University is more like a platform that I created in which I do year-round special motivational speeches as I'm guided to. If you're interested, there's 3 free, it's a one free show event, a 3-day event basically, but it's the same show. It was the Lightworker University that I did for the year of 2020. And it was a 3-day event about things that we need to focus on, which included equality, hope, and love. You can watch it on my YouTube channel right now, and you can also watch it on my main homepage on my website, ChristieRamirez.com/LightworkerUniversity. And in that very same page, you're going to see that I did a special exclusive lecture that you can purchase at an additional price. It's on a sale right now for the rest of the year. It's something that I did at the beginning of this year to explain what we're dealing with in this year 2021 and what happened last year at a world scale level. And provided by that Lightworker University, and based on those themes that I came up with, is what I am basing my journals on. So you can purchase my new journal on Amazon right now. The link, of course, everything is on my website. Go to christieramirez.com/shop. It'll also be down here in the description box. And basically that journal is going to help you to evolve on your soul journey. It's a day-to-day gratitude journal, but it's also spiritual guidance on a month-to-month basis. So it's very helpful for all of us right now in these moments. And if you need even extra help, a perfect program to deal with this transition between the old self and the new self is my new You Tell Me Soul Coaching program. This is the program of the year, and it was the program of last year as well, for those of you who were ahead in your transformation. But if you're still catching up, there's still time. Get that program and just study it. It's only 10 hours. You can do 1 hour a week. That's how it's based and built, as if it were a therapy session. And it's so much more cheaper, you want to say, than an actual personal soul coaching session. But of course, if you want personal soul coaching sessions, I am available twice a week. I changed my schedule, so check my calendar on my website. I am now available afternoons only. It's going to be Wednesdays and Thursdays from 12 to 4. So I changed it for reasons that I had to do it. So I'm sure that works better more for the collective anyways, because everybody has a job. So take a look at it. If that fits in your schedule, definitely book me right away. I also do couples therapy, and I also see children. So anything that you need extra guidance with on a one-on-one basis, go to my website, christieramirez.com/booking. All right, so let's talk about the energies for this week of April 19th to April 25th. Now, I do want to take a sip of my coffee. It's been a long morning. I actually was expecting to show up here before, but things got in the way, in the sense, for my own good, of course. I had to do other things that came to mind. There's a lot of guidance that we're getting this week on how we can better further balance our life, achieve ultimate optimal health, and feel our best. So follow these guidance, don't discard them, because everything is important. Okay, make sure that truly your health is in line. Check out my weekly health guidance in my health and wellness membership programs. Let me talk about that as well. I love my weekly health guidance because that really helps me to stay aligned every week and really centers into the focus, laser focuses on what aspect of our health and wellness needs attention. Because there's so many different subjects when it comes to health and wellness, right? But believe it or not, every week is not a week to do all of them. So take a look at those videos. There's a free sample on my YouTube channel that I did in the past, and one on my IGTV of my Instagram page at Christie Ramirez _Body Mind Spirit, so you can get an idea of how they are. But of course, this is an exclusive show. And if you want to be a member, there's a health and wellness bundle sale that you can now become a part of all 4 sections of my health and wellness brand, which includes my forum. The forum gives you access to the weekly health guidance, which is like almost a 10-minute video every week, every Monday morning. Your spiritual talk and spirituality retreat are now exclusive as well. Every new and full moon, which means twice a month, I show up with that. And you can take a look at all the previous ones that have been free on my YouTube channel to get an idea of how they are. So you already know what to expect, because it's going to be the same format. But I've been guided to now make it more exclusive, because I feel like it's a lot of divine information that I'm just giving out there, and there needs to be an energetic exchange, is what I'm being called by God. So it's like God is rewarding me in a sense. And I already give a lot of stuff free, and now God is telling me, that I've done a lot of humanitarian work, and now it's time to reap the rewards. And I feel like this is a collective energy for many of you. In whatever area you have been planting the seeds and putting in that hard work day after day, and God sees you behind the scenes, behind closed doors. He sees the work that you put, the care and the effort and the true love that you have for what you're doing. And now God wants to reward us. So now it's about opening ourselves to receive these rewards. Don't close yourself off. Don't be stubborn about staying with the old ways, and open yourself to these new ways. that God is guiding us, because these ways are going to be better. There's always a better way to do things. And now God is telling us, which I actually mentioned this in my spiritual talk for the latest one, the first one that's exclusive, which was the new moon in Aries, is that now we are entering truly the new cycle. And you'll see why when you watch that show, because I know that we've been saying that there's this new cycle coming up, but things have been a little foggy, and it's just been like that culmination of reaching the closing of the cycle first, even up to like the energy of what the year 2020 was like. And you can all sense this, because this whole beginning of the year hasn't felt like that much different than last year. And God is telling us that now it's about to be over. And now we're stepping into a new cycle, which is about to begin, not yet, but very soon. And if you want to know the timeline, watch the spiritual talk, because I don't want to give it away. But definitely it's very interesting talk, what I said there, and what we discovered. And that's basically the advice for this week. Very short and sweet, I feel. And so again, the weekly health guidance is part of the forum. You also get my spiritual talk and spirituality retreat, and you also get research-based articles on a monthly basis, which are based on my nutrition lectures that I do in my holistic nutrition series, which you will also get access to. And you'll get access to in those holistic nutrition series to free recipes, lifestyle tips, and baking that I do. And also my meditation and my yoga series, which are follow along guided videos and classes as well that I've done. So definitely make sure that you check that out, because it's going to be very helpful. Remember that health and wellness and that brand that I built is to be used in conjunction with soul coaching. Neither of them alone will work to its optimum potential. It's not only about doing yoga and meditation all day, sorry to break it to you, but that's not what it's about. It's about truly doing the inner healing work. And whatever spirit is guiding you in that silence, in that meditation state, it's about taking the action, right? So sometimes for a lot of us, it's hard to break the cycle of a daily routine. But there are days when that needs to happen, because you actually need to break out the cycle and make the changes so that you can get back into a new cycle that's better purified, better formatted, and just better structured. So it's okay to sometimes fall off the routine and then get back on it in a better way. You see, it's about just kind of making certain adjustments along the way. And that's what's going to keep us truly flexible in our personality. All right, so think about it this way, because it's not only about your physical body, and it's not only about even the spiritual body. They both need to be taken care of, because the physical body, guess what? It protects your spiritual body. If you're just hyperly focused on the physical body, that's the ego ruling over your life, basically. And if you're just centered on the spiritual journey, then you're neglecting the physical needs, your health and wellness, your self-care, which is going to help you to stay in alignment spiritually, and going to help you to keep showing up, help you to be a light worker, and to be a leader in the community. So both of them need to be in alignment. And then the mental and emotional, which is in the center of it, obviously need to be also in alignment. That's what therapy is for. My spiritual counseling TV network is for. My School of Light really nourishes our spiritual brain, you can say, because it opens up intellectuality, etc. And then my health and wellness brand obviously helps our physical body. Not even necessarily the spiritual health, but of course, like I said, it's all in conjunction, right? Because when your health is right, you can think clear and you can get your spiritual health in alignment as well. So you see how all of them tie together. None of them is more important than the other. But of course, always prioritize God first. God, right? God the light. And that's how we will be blessed. And that's how God will want to reward us, when you always put God first. And if I want to give you, I guess, a recommendation, take a look at my School of Light Spiritual Book Club. Right now we're learning A Course in Miracles, and that's Jesus Christ's teachings, which was God's Son, who walked the earth and gave us the way to the light, the way to love, because love heals all things. It's always love. And remember that love is an alignment and an embodiment of our higher self. Fear is of the ego, and I know that there's a lot of fear going on. I feel it right now as we're here in the space. Most people who are in the love vibration, believe it or not, are not in the world right now, because the world is going through a very chaotic whirlwind. and is being shaken up in not that great a way. So a lot of us are being asked to just keep away from energies that are not going to serve your spiritual rise and keep you progressing on your soul journey. Don't focus so much on the exterior, which you all know already what that entails. Focus on your interior personal world. That's what's going to help you during these times. And that's the purpose, believe it or not, of these times. If you look back in history, this is not something new. Back in history, there have been situations similar to this, and the people who thrived and were able to survive in those moments were the people who kept to themselves and transmuted those energies into something creative and beautiful and a masterpiece. So focus on your intellectual, artistic work, and just leave the rest out to just let it dissolve itself. Let God take care of it. Let the angels and the higher spirit team and white light council deal with it, because that's not our job. Our job is to be here to do our mission, which is an individual mission, and that will be an inspiration to the collective. Not that you have to try to fix the collective, because that will never work. You can't fix people, you can't change people. You can't force people to change or see your way or stop doing something. You just have to let them be, and they will reap the consequences of whatever it is that they are planting with your vibration. And so that's how life is, my friends. Okay, let's cut to the chase and let's get to the guidance for today, and acknowledge my beautiful white roses that I have been gardening basically, and they've already lasted me like almost 4 days, and they're only getting more beautiful and more blossoming. And that's what this energy is also about. We are blossoming, we're in the peak of spring, so really connect to nature and do more of what really feels good to your spirit. That's what it's about these times. And of course keep working. It's not about not working. It's not about being lazy. Remember, we need to continue to work, show up for our mission that you've been given, and then strategize. Be smart about your actions. I feel like the only way to really be strategically smart about our actions is to have that knowledge, and that's where my lectures come in, and that's what I'm talking about in my fashion show, and even in the love show, which is more love based. But the fashion show red carpet event that I'm doing every month, I promise you, it's really going to help you. This April was just on fire, and I can't wait to rewatch it basically, because I film it but then I like to watch it because I feel like I get extra messages after I watch it. And so I'm excited. I'll be uploading it very soon this week. I'll let you all know in a post, of course. So let's get straight to our spiritual guidance. And make sure to check out your weekly angel study class as well, which is part of my School of Light, as well as the Ancient Wisdom series. So our spiritual guidance for today on Monday, let's see from source. Just so you all know, these are cards that I created, so you will not find them anywhere. We get very unique messages that I downloaded at the beginning of my business when I first started building this. And look at this, we got the Dream Seeker card. What a beautiful card to get today, because this is about making our dreams come true and believing that our dreams are possible enough to come true. Let's get an extra message to confirm this. Get creative today. Today's a day of creativity, and by daydreaming, remember, daydreaming is a seed of creativity. This is how we spark more artistic inspiration, which is the guidance for today. And I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. If there's something that you're battling right now, whether that be health, or whether that be stress, or whether that be love situations, or career and finance, you can do all things through Christ who gives you strength, and you will be able to overcome that. Trust in that, because guess what? You are a warrior of light, and this is just confirmation for us. So, and of course, I feel like the final message for today, seek trustworthy guidance, which is what we're here today for, and decide to be good. This is the wheel of karma, the wheel of life. When you stay good on your journey, you will be blessed with miracles. So believe in that. I feel like that's the last one for today, because that was 5 cards for change. I'm always tempted to look at more cards, right? But connect to your spirit guides, because I know there's always more messages. So definitely it's a day today to connect with spirit and trust in the messages that you're getting. Let's get an affirmation for today to confirm and manifest these beautiful energies, which is 5 change to bring us into harmony, which is number 6 in numerology. I am able to process, metabolize, and release all emotions within me. Because remember that any mental or emotional blocks can manifest physically, and even spiritual blocks. So if you're stagnated on your spiritual journey, on your soul evolution, that can also manifest physically. So we're being guided to really work on our emotional health during these times. So my spiritual counseling TV network therapy centers are going to help us for sure. And let's get one extra more. And I choose myself first. This is a time of prioritizing yourself, your health care. I am free and liberated from all burdens. I am free to experience my life as I please, and I am free to enjoy my soul journey now. We are free and we are liberated from anything standing in the way of our happiness. And let's get an angel message for today. I love to bring in these angel messages. We have the Empress in reverse, which is about feeling abundant. Maybe a lot of us are not feeling abundant. I feel like this has to do more with divine feminines out there, the souls out there who embody more of the divine feminine. So we are being guided to act upon our plans, like not stay stagnated in either sorrow or unmotivation or depression even, or just losing hope. But we're being guided to take our wand back and take the action, because creativity will be rewarded. And remember that sometimes the first time around things will not work out, but it doesn't mean that the next few times it might not work out, right? But you'll never know if you don't keep trying. So there's luxurious and abundant resources that can help us to gain this alignment, body, mind, spirit I'm feeling. Maybe it has to do with health, some aspect of your health. Maybe some chakra I feel is blocked. Maybe it could be the sacral chakra, sexual wounds, which is my therapy sessions. I've done therapy sessions on sexual wounds. Sorry about that. So at the top we got the wheel card. Again, we got the wheel twice. Decide to be good. This is reaping good karma. Archangel Jeremiah and Archangel Gabriel working with us for these new beginnings, the end of delays, a change in direction that will offer happiness. So you see, there's a better way to do things. So let us trust in this. And yes, because you've invested wisely. The 7 of Wands, the 7 of Ariel. Have patience and wait for the harvest. I've been saying this, and I said this last week. Review your progress and make plans for your next endeavor. It's very important that anything that you do in life, you take reviews of it, right? Just like we take a review of our day and our actions for the day, which is what my journal will help you with, the rebirth. We need to take also reviews of what we are investing in. Where are you putting your energy in? Is it working out? Is it worth the energy? Or maybe you're not working hard enough or not putting enough energy. All of these need to be taken into consideration, kind of like an inventory needs to be taken of your life. So that's really suggested for this week. If you want to continue to progress, make sure that your life is efficient and not inefficient and a waste of time. You want to make sure that you're heading in the right direction, right? And that's the guidance for today from God, from Spirit, from our angels, and from myself. So I'll see you all tomorrow for my new exclusive members. Become a member today. ChristieRamirez.com/TV. My name is Christie Ramirez, and I am a soul coach, and I am CEO of Soul Coaching, and also founder of the Spiritual Counseling TV network, as well as my School of Light, Light University, and my Body, Mind, and Spirit Health and Wellness brand. So I'll see you all next week, or should I say next month now, because I will only be showing up with these free ones on a monthly basis. So if you want access to these on a weekly, for the weekly messages, and on a daily basis, then definitely be a member today. There is a sale, so take advantage, and I'll see you all there. Namaste. you.